And I'm Maria Rutkowska, and we decided to interview Pamela Rose that works with Synchronized Swimmers, and her role is that she is the main coordinator, which means that she organizes events and competitions and basically just manages their whole program.
And we are interviewing Pamela Rose because their program is in need of nutritionists to make their swimmers more healthier and stronger in their performance.
The Nutrition for Healthy Lifestyle program is an 8-month program. Some of the main courses in our program include human nutrition, sports and fitness nutrition, life cycle nutrition, health coaching, health promotion, as well as adult education. And we're just really interested to learn what a nutritionist can do with the synchronized swimmers and how they can help. So the first question that I want to ask you is, what are the benefits of having a nutritionist working at the pool?
Well, one of the number one things in being a good athlete, a great athlete, is feeding yourself fuel and energy. So a nutritionist can give you the expertise on what they need to fuel their body in order to have optimal training.
Okay. Are there any negative aspects of having a nutritionist work with the girls?
I wouldn't think so. I would say the only problem can be is girls only hear what they want to hear when you're looking at females, and sometimes it's important with young girls that the parents are involved as well. So unless you have everybody on board as a family and coaches all working towards the same goal, I think that's important. The cost is the only issue that with the club in the budget. It's something that when we do our planning that we need to put nutrition in there, because if it's not something you can add later. So cost is just one of those extra added things that I personally feel is a priority over some of our other programs we put into the sport. And we have a lot of programs we put in our physical, but we don't put in kind of that other aspect of the psychological and nutrition side as much, which is equal value.
Okay, perfect. How can the Nutrition for Healthy Lifestyle certificate be applied to a position of working with the synchronized swimmers?
I think in other programming, through interviews, through questionnaires, through goal sheets, daily nutrition sheets. I think nutritionists can help with the planning of everything from what they're eating to how they're sleeping and how their energy is.
Like the food logs?
The food logs from when they wake up in the morning to when they go to bed at night.
Right.
And I think a lot. Personally, I feel a lot of the ups and downs and kind of valleys and mountains that you go through during your day or when your weeks of training has to do with what you eat.
Right. Okay. Would any further education be required after the certificate, as in that maybe like a dietitian?
Yeah, I think definitely anorexia, bulimia, eating disorders. If there's kids, anything that they have medical issues, any kind of issues at all, even kids, with ADD or ADHD or some of these issues where they have enough problems focusing and how sugar levels can be spiked. This is not my expertise, but I know sometimes you might need somebody who works with these kind of specialized kids with specialized issues.
Especially if they have gone through their experience themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even actually injury. I think probably a nutrition certificate can teach you about rebuilding your body and rebuilding muscle tissue through what you eat. I guess if it's extreme enough, then there's those issues as well.
Okay. So what are the desired skill sets that you wish to have for being a nutritionist?
Well, the planning, the education to the kids, that's kind of simple. How to shop, where to shop, what to look for in labeling. I think that's essential. I think a lot of people, we all know how hard it is to look at labels and understand labels. And I think the education for children, even to start understanding what they're reading and what it means, is number one, and adults have no clue. So I think that's one area to start on. And then I think even food lists and putting together, just lists of what's good, not so much what's bad, but what you need. Because I personally don't believe you say don't do that. I think you need to do more of, we're not on diets, we're in training. You're more or less what you need to put as, I always call it the 85% of your week food, that 15%. It's not bad.
You don't want to restrict anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all about what you need, not so much what not to do, especially with kids.
Okay, perfect. What previous life experience ties into the specific role? As in, like, if I used to be a ballet dancer, how would that help?
I think having a former physical, athletic, artistic kind of dance experience, any kind of sport experience can help, because you understand what it feels like to crash, what you need in order to get up, to go, to get to live off a limited amount of sleep, especially if you are competing or in that busy physical time. In synchro and in sport, you have volume and high volume, low intensity weeks, and low volume, low intensity weeks. So I think knowing that, there's also, and having a sport background, I think somebody that's been through that understands that more.
And knowing the adrenaline.
Yeah, and knowing also what it takes to, if they're doing a 3-minute routine, what do you need for 3 minutes? It's not a football game or a hockey game where you're going on for 3 hours. It's something where sometimes you just need that quick fruit or something just to keep you going for that shorter amount of time.
Okay. And one last question. What types of projects or assignments could a nutritionist be involved in?
I would say for each training period, where we have macro and microcycles in sport, and I would say, from pre-season to post-season, what you would need for your diet or your nutrition when you're training is, I guess would be more or less forms and questionnaires and filling out logs for each season, and then especially going into the post-season, off-season training. That's where keeping a log and knowing what to do when they're on their own to be ready to come into the preseason. And almost it's more important, I feel, to have nutrition involved in those stages, because that's when you get off track. And then put you on track, and then you have to kind of, into Christmas, get it back going and staying healthy. They get a couple weeks off at Christmas and kind of the seasonal type of evaluations. And the adults I know who are athletes now, or they're climbing mountains, or they're involved in, I have friends that are bodybuilders. I mean, they're a little bit extreme, but people who, they really believe that 85% of what they do and what they achieve is based on their nutrition.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think we have ever, I think we need to actually, and that's something that needs to be even enhanced more when we talk about this, because we're kind of missing that point, which is way more important. Then that comes first, and if that's not there, then everything else is lost. No, we don't know how to stress that.
I think
it can make or break you, basically.
Oh yeah.
And then the fine line of that is being careful with anorexia and bulimia, self-image problems, right? But realistically, to explain to athletes that it's all long term, you're not going to be, one thing you never want to see is 6 weeks of improvement based on your nutrition. You're talking of years and years and years and years of a well-fed body that's going to achieve.
I know that some of the girls, they want to reach that Olympic level.
Yeah.
So that's major. That's super, super important.
Yeah. And how much you eat is important too. Like if you want to have muscle, you have to eat. And you have to eat protein.
Strong muscle.
You
need to eat properly.
And that's the thing, because the problem is with the wrong education. And this is what I get concerned about when I start. Calories to me is something that can never be discussed, because if you look at the calorie intake of meat,
you can never look
you
at
cannot
calories.
you can't, because that's what you need to perform. Not me. Well, or I want to be introduced to a vegan that is a high level athlete.
Yeah?
I would really like to hear from a vegan.
I know one.
Do you? And I would like, and what they do, because that's something that I have never yet met a vegan that is an Olympian and is #1 or even top in the world. Depending what they do, too, what the sport is, something that that takes, if it's a power, like you wouldn't see a power lifter. Like there's some sports that I'd like to see a strength, pure strength sport that they're a vegan. And I really would. Like I'd be interested to know what they do, because right now we have vegans and not so much vegetarians, because a lot of vegetarians will eat fish and they'll eat eggs. So, but the true vegan, I'm talking the true vegans.
Yeah.
I'd like to see one that's
time consuming.
I actually want to. So I'm really interested to know of somebody that lives that lifestyle and has that musculature.
Because my friend, she used to train like 8 or 9 hours a day.
Yeah.
She's a true vegan, so that's
okay.
How do you do that?
Is she powerful?
She's
Okay.
she's powerful, but she's very skinny. It's very thin. She's very thin.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's different.
I don't know. It is.
I'm thinking from like a power sport.
But yeah.
Like a rower. A downhill
that would
ski
be really
racer.
interesting. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like I'd love to. I haven't heard of anybody yet. It's just something I would like to know.
I haven't either.
And I would love to know a diet. Like, cause I get the I understand the philosophical side and the kind of the side of being vegan. It makes sense to me, but I can't relate it to being an athlete with pure power.
That would be really interesting.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
It doesn't mean we will not live to 100. It's not about longevity. It's about ultimate performance when it comes to strength and power.
Right.
Being able to lift more than your own body weight. Because the vegans I've seen can't lift.
Yeah, I guess.
They can do their own things, but they can't. They can't deadlift.
Are they vegans? Because
it's a belief. No, they want to be. But I'm talking from. I mean, you can be a vegan and look fantastic. Right. I mean, that's not. I'm not talking about the look of it. I'm talking about from what you need in order to be powerful.
Okay, perfect. That is all. Thank you for taking your time and letting us interview you. I know you're very busy. So some of the things that really surprised us was that the girls were going through some major problems, such as anorexia, and that the nutritionist, which would be us, we would need to have knowledge of that before we go into that field and work with the program with the girls.
And one thing that surprised me, that was a negative reason for having a nutritionist, was that it'd be a lot more expensive for the parents as well as the organization to have a nutritionist working for them. So they'd have to fit it into their budget.
So our perspective on this role is that it would be very crucial to have someone there working with the girls, such as a nutritionist, that can really help them accomplish their goals, as well as really strengthen them as athletes.
And as well as that, the girls that do have an eating disorder, it's important to have someone there to help them learn how to eat healthy, especially as they may not be eating as much as they should, but they're athletes and they are working their bodies really hard. So it's crucial to have a